What's going on, everybody? My name is Jake and welcome back to more Pokemon Gaia. In the last episode, we made our way up to the top of Apex Temple, just north of Mist City, battled some of the new Elders, Grunts, and then learned that they are going after all the Regis. They already have Regi Ice, and now they're going after Regi Rock, so we were told by Professor Redwood that we need to battle the gym leader here in Mist City before we progress with the story to make sure that we are tough enough to keep going up against the new Elder. So we're going to be taking on the gym in this episode. First, I wanted to check out and see what was here with the Mount Ignis cable car. Oh, we don't even get an animation. It takes us down to Solanto Grove. Most people want to stick around. Oh, wow, we get the TM for Stealth Rock. That is a really, really good TM. Real quick, I'm going to cut away because the audio just cut out on my headphones, so I'm just going to make sure that the audio is all good for this episode, alright? So I'll be right back. Alright, apologize for that cut, but we're all good with the audio stuff. I don't know what exactly happened. It just like cut. Oh, okay, this just takes us back to Solanto Town. I was thinking maybe actually, I kind of vaguely remember this worker might have been blocking the way earlier in the story and saying that the cable car wasn't available, so alright. I just wanted to make sure that didn't lead to a route that, you know, maybe had trainers or something to give us some extra potential experience for the gym. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and head to the gym. Real quick, off camera, I went to that knick-knack store that's next to the Pokemon Center, and there you can buy some pretty useful items. I got this secret potion, which it can heal many Pokemon at once. I wonder what that means. Not sure. But you can also buy fresh waters there for $200. And I got the charcoal for 9,800 bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to Litleo. That should hold, you know, to be very useful for the upcoming gym. Being that it is ice type, or seemingly ice type. Let's see. I've got 4 fresh waters, a couple hyper potions, and a couple super potions. We should be good on items. I guess worst case we can always defeat some of the gym trainers and then head back to the Pokemon marked and get some more potions. So as you see, I did catch a Mienfoo off camera just to have an extra fighting type, but it looks like this first Beater trainer, the Ice Melt's going to learn pretty fast. Are we going to be going against fire types? That would kind of be like a, I guess, cool little gimmick, right? Like it's a town that's snowing and whatever, and everything would imply that, you know, it's an ice type gym, and then all of a sudden the gym is actually fire. If that's the case, then, you know, we should still be okay. I unfortunately don't have a water type quite yet. Definitely need to be looking to add a water type in the near future. But I guess worst case, Litleo still could be one of our star players with the stab attacks on the normal type moves, plus it'll have the resistance to fire, obviously. So we'll just see what happens. But anyway, I'm recording this on Sunday night. It's pretty late. It was just daylight savings time. Just started yesterday, or sorry, I guess you would say this morning, because I remember I was up late Saturday night because I was with my friends, went back home for the weekend, was playing cards with my friends and watching the UFC, and so I got home to my father's house pretty late, and when I got there, I got back at like maybe 12:30. I stayed up for a while just watching a movie because I wasn't quite ready for bed yet. And then I remember once it hit 2 o'clock, it sprung forward to 3. Like there wasn't a 2 a.m. at any point. So then I'm like, I go to bed at, I guess you could say technically 3 a.m. And I didn't wake up till like 1 p.m. Like I slept for a long time. So then I traveled back to my apartment from my hometown. And so I've had a lot of traveling. Well, not really a lot of traveling. It's about a 2-hour trip from Columbus to my hometown. But yeah, I just had some late nights, and so I'm up late again here. But I mean, I've been away for less than 12 hours, which is crazy because I'm recording this right around midnight. But yeah, it's been a couple days since I've played this game. You know, I played around with it a little bit, getting the Mienfu off camera, then checking out some of the stores in Windmist City. But other than that, I haven't really sat down and played it. So definitely enjoying being able to get back on it here. Like I said, I'm trying to be really consistent with uploading content almost every day. You know, obviously we've got the 2 Pokemon LPs we're going through right now with this, and then the Johto playthrough of Glazed. Obviously this has been the main priority. I've only gotten 3 episodes of the Johto post game for Pokemon Glazed up, and again, that's kind of taking a back seat. You know, really want this LP to be the main focus. And then my UFC content has pretty much been every Monday or Tuesday, and then every Thursday or Friday. So, been able to, you know, be ahead of it, record some stuff ahead of time. That way I'm able to get stuff out to you guys almost every day. Again, I know there's certain videos, like, I'm sure not everyone that watches these Pokemon LPs, you know, would be interested in watching the UFC stuff. But again, if you start to dabble in that, you know, I'm posting that regularly. Even if not, the Pokemon stuff's still coming consistently. So I hope you guys have been enjoying that. I'm going to try to... he called the last couple trainers buffoons. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep being consistent. I definitely need to bear down one of these days this week and record a couple episodes. That way, you know, I can stay on top of it and keeping this consistent upload schedule going. But thankfully I don't have like my next like vacation where, you know, I won't be recording at all isn't until April. So for the month of March I should have pretty, you know, I guess I could say easy time of uploading consistently. That's scary because of my punch. Okay, we survive it. Let's just switch out here, I guess. Is anybody close to leveling? Joltik is 17 experience away. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center anyway to revive the PP for Headbutt, so let's just... Litleo can take one for the team here. I know if it's a Fire-type gym, Joltik won't be super useful anyway, but... I don't know, I feel like... you know, I should have laid down a Thunderwave first. Come on, survive it. Good. Can this be enough to take it out? Nope. Okay. I really want Joltik to get this level up, so we're going to buy a turn here. I'm banking on him using a non-fire type move since we're low HP. And he uses Mach Punch. And I know for a fact that... Well, here's a pickle. We don't have a move that would do even neutral damage to Monferno because Bite is Dark type, which Fire resists, or sorry, Fighting resists. But the Razor Leaf does the trick, so... Alright. Passed around the experience a decent amount there. Joltik gets a level up. Which again, if it's a Fire-type gym, after all, it might not be super useful, but it doesn't hurt to have everyone. We might as well go call... Well... Should we raise attack? Or special attack and special defense? I'm actually going to go with Calm Mind because Meditite's ability Pure Power already raises its attack stat, so Calm Mind at least makes it so that I can stand up to special hits, and if we, you know, obviously with the Psychic subtype, it's going to learn Psychic type moves, which are pretty much all special for the most part. I think the only Psychic type move off the top of my head that isn't special is Zen Headbutt, but for the most part, like Confusion, obviously the move Psychic itself is special, so I think we benefit more from having Calm Mind over Meditate there. Let's go ahead and heal up real quick, and then we'll get some items from the Pokemon Center. Or not from the Pokemon Center, this isn't Pokemon X and Y. From the Pokemon Mart. We're old school over here in the Orbitus region. Really, I just want to get like a couple super... I can't remember if they sell Hyper Potions. They do. I can only get 2 of them. Let me buy 1 Revive. Just kidding, we already have 2. I didn't realize I already have 2. So I'm just going to go 3 Super Potions, and we'll have $300 left, so we'll get 1 potion. Alright. So, now we got to think of how we want to strategize this if it is a Fire-type gym. That would be such a funny curveball if like all the trainers we face are all Fire types and then the gym leader is Ice type after all. I guess we'll find out. Is this water? Yeah, it's water on the ground. Oh, that makes sense because he melts all the ice. That's actually a really cool detail. I like that. Whoever made this game, A+ for creativity there. Whoops, I messed that up. You guys know me, I'm not the best at these ice puzzles. Alright, so it looks like we got one last one here. And how quickly can I get through this one? Probably not very quick, I'm going to be honest with you. Nope, that just took me back to the start. Bang, there we go. Alright, yeah, she's giving off Fire-type trainer vibes, so real quick, let me take the experience share off of Meditate. And I don't think I have any other items that never melt ice. Yeah. I'm honestly going to lead with Joltik, and just whoever her first Pokemon is, just get a Thunder Wave off. That way, when we do switch to Litleo, I can set up with some workups. So, you managed to sear my gym trainers. Nice going, Hotshot. Not many have done that. But, have you burned yourself out? Are you ready for the maelstrom of fire my Pokemon and I will bring? We burn with fiery passion for battling. I have but one question. Does that same flame burn within you? There's only one way to find out. So yes, despite the snowy city, it is not like all other stereotypical snowy city gym leaders. She is a fire-type trainer after all, which I gotta say, I like that. You know, it's kind of unique and everything, so good for her for not sticking to, you know, a classic trope, if you will. Probably not going to survive this, but we do survive it. That is actually phenomenal because I would love to keep Joltik alive for a future Thunder Wave possibility, so let me switch to Zubat here, and we're going to quad resist this. Oh my gosh, come on. 4 hits. Alright, should we try Parafusion? Let's try Parafusion. So now she only has a 25% chance to hit us, so I could use this opportunity to heal up Joltik, but I think I'm going to start by just attacking this Pignite and seeing what kind of damage we do. Let's go for Wing Attack. Okay, we get a critical hit. That's very good. And she hits herself again. So now, I'm guessing she's either going to heal. Yep, there it is. Okay, Super Potion. So that takes up a turn. Okay, Air Cutter doesn't really do a whole lot. Let's go Wing. I should have done Wing Attack the first time, but not sure if it would have made much difference. And it hurts itself again. Can it take itself out? Not quite. But doesn't look like she's going to heal again. So Zubat, I think this is the first time, or one of the first times, that we've taken out a Pokemon with Zubat. So a Magmar, okay. Just in the off chance we outspeed it, let's try to confuse Ray. Nope. We might be able to survive this. Dark type move. Nope, not quite. Okay. Do we think Joltik can outspeed Magmar? I doubt it, honestly. Let's just see. Nope. Well, it's definitely not going to outspeed it with the Flame Charge. That's okay. Thunder Punch, interesting. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to get the flinch effect here. Just no critical. Why'd I have to even speak it? Okay. I was about to be like, why'd I even speak it into existence? I'm gonna use one of our 2 hyper potions here. Thank you for that. Alright, let's see if the workup... Obviously, it probably won't do enough to take it out, but a little bit better there. Okay. I'm going to keep Litleo out here unless we run into a firefighting, which Camerupt is not that. Ooh, Camerupt is an interesting matchup here. Because Camerupt, one of our Pokemon Emerald team members, has a ground subtype, so she's most likely got Earthquake or Mud Slap or something. Rock Slide. That's okay. Do have that revive in my back pocket if we need it. Do we think Grottle can outspeed Camerupt? These are both very slow Pokemon, and Grottle can't even outspeed a Camerupt. That shows you how slow Grottle is, but as long as we hit this Razor Leaf, I should have went for Giga Drain. Okay, but it hits. This will do neutral damage because Camerupt has the ground subtype. Grottle gets 1,050 experience points. Heatmore, okay. We just got to use this turn here to bring back some of our Mons. Good thing I got the 2 revives. I'm going to start with Litleo. Oh gosh. Get back Joltik as well. Thankfully, Hone Claws does not increase speed at all. It's not like Dragon Dance where it's attack at speed. But Flame Charge does raise speed. So we gotta hope that Joltik outspeeds it here. And it does not. It's only gonna get faster. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna go to Meditite here and hope in the off chance we get a paralysis here. Bone Claws again. critical hit. That's nice. And a paralysis Metatite. You badass. You fucker. How quickly I went from you badass to you fucker. Oh my gosh, almost another critical. If you survive this, we can win. I don't think you will though. No, but you know what, Metatite? You did an awesome job there. Alright, our Mienfoo makes a debut here, but she's going to be nothing more than just a stall Pokemon here. Really, my only concern here is what is her non-fire type move with this Heatmore, because the attack's been raised twice. Obviously, Flame Charge isn't super threatening. Okay. We should be fine. That was... Alright. I was fully expecting her to hit us with a neutral damage physical move, but... Alright. Well, that was a little bit sweaty, and I was fully anticipating an Ice-type battle, but... we're good. Endeavor, okay. Endeavor makes it so that you... I'm not going to go with that right now. Endeavor makes it so that you lower your opponent's Pokemon's HP to what yours is. So if you're at 1 HP, you use Endeavor, it goes down to 1 HP for the opponent. I'm going to pass for now, though. What? No way this happened. Here, take the Ember Badge. The Ember Badge from Nina. Can't believe I actually lost. And we get $2,800. Take this, too. I'm guessing this is Flame Charge since she used it 24,000 times. Adrenaline Rush boosts their speed stat too, isn't that great? It's a personal favorite of mine. Yeah, I could tell. I am curious, what is Flame Charge's base power compared to Fire Fang? Because I'd probably prefer 50. That is not very good. Also, that whole time I probably could have used that Stealth Rock TM to some degree, but at the end of the day, we were fine. Had to use some items, I know. Try not to do that as much as possible, but these ROM hacks, man, the difficulty spikes can kind of come out of nowhere. Nice one, Gaia, you must have battled well. Yeah, buddy, I did battle well. Professor Redwood. Ah, Gaia. Have you got Nina's badge already? Impressive, I finally got the machine part I needed. That means I'll be able to revive fossil Pokemon using the machine at my home again. You and Coulter are free to use it too, of course. Speaking of Coulter, last I saw, he was still training his Pokemon. I gave him one of these. Here's yours. Get the bike voucher. Okay. You can redeem that for a bicycle in Aris City. I'm headed back there now myself. Do you want to come with me to catch the SS Wake to Sabulo? Sure. Here we are. Just going to the port and you can board the SS Wake to Sabulo. Remember, the new elders are dangerous. Keep your wits about you. I'm going to see if there's any more useful info in that book you found in Apex Temple. I'll let Coulter know you already left. Stay safe, Gaia. Okay, so... we're in Aris City, right? Yeah, so... let's go ahead and heal up and then end this off. So, I'll go ahead and use the bike voucher at the start of the next episode, and then we'll take the SS Wake to Sabulo Island to try to intervene with the new elders, alright? But... anyway, now that that's done, that'll go ahead and do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got our second gym badge. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Our third gym badge, sorry. Yeah, third gym badge. So 3 down, 5 to go here in the Orptus region. Our team's shaping out pretty nicely. Metatite was a low-key MVP there, so trying really hard to convince me to use it as a full-time team member. We shall see. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Next part, we'll head to Sabulo Island. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.